What's the difference between resolutions and identity shifts? Every single thing that you want to do in your life is based on three things. Number one, which many people know, is what it is that you want to have. What are your aspirations? The second thing is what is the activity that you are prepared or that gets to happen in order for you to have the property that you desire. And hyperachievers, workaholics, many people who are so-called successful focus on the strategy. What am I going to do? When do I get to do it? How much of it do I get to do? You have lots of this 10x your activity, etc., which to me feels very, very masculine energy. And there's nothing wrong with masculine energy when it's not toxic. However, if you happen to be in a feminine body and happen to be a feminine being, then you may not at all identify with the matter on matter sort of um, ideas about how it is that you get to achieve your goals. Now, where you can really step into and leverage your feminine energy is understanding that, yes, the seed capital for active or for the property that you want is the activity that you get to take, right? But the seed capital for the activity is actually your way of being, your identity. And so if you want your next level life, whether it is in the domain of your relationships, your health and vitality, the amount of money in your bank account, your level of success and impact in the world, whatever it is, maybe even your creativity, then you must be prepared to shift your identity to match it. Because I'm sure you've seen a group of people where everybody's taking the same action, but not everybody is generating the same results. So the activity is the same, but why are the results, why is the level of property and having not identical? It's not identical because the identities from which they're taking the activity is not the same. And so if you have been trying to achieve anything in your life for a while, and you have been a good student and you've been taking all the action, but the results are not there, then you want to go back to who is it that I get to be in order to have what I want to have? The woman, the person who has the level of success that you want, a beautiful, intimate, powerful, lovely, juicy relationship with your husband or partner, a business that is successful, that's creating impact all over the world, if that's what you want to do, where you have great team members, where you're generating millions or hundreds of thousands in terms of your revenue because of the incredible value that you're creating for your clients and customers, where you have incredible health and vitality, looking amazing, and people are asking, wow, what are you doing? How come you're glowing so much? What's your secret? That woman is certainly not the same woman that doesn't have everything. And so what I say to my clients is this, and this I have seen incredible shifts. I've seen women do more than 2 times their targeted revenue by working less, finding more time for love, feeling more energy, being more healthy, people asking what's happening, you're glowing, being more relaxed, and all of this was happening and their revenue was increasing. I've seen women heal from diseases that they thought they would have for the rest of their lives. What changed? They become a woman without that disease who stepped into health and vitality. I've seen women shift so deeply that relationships that they thought were basically over, they were able to reignite, and these relationships even became better than what they were before. So if you want to really change your life, then you get to change your mind. Unfortunately, simply having a resolution will not do this for you, because depending on a resolution means you're depending on your willpower. Willpower will weaken. However, when the shift goes down to the level of who you are being, then you do no longer have to rely on willpower. Because the woman, the identity of that woman who already has what you want, when you start living from the end, living from that identity as if you already had it, that's unshakable. That is unshakable. And before you know it, practicing this identity, wearing the identity, stepping into the identity, before you know it, it's no longer practice, it's no longer make believe, it is actually who you are. So if you truly want to shift your 2025, my invitation is to stop working exclusively on making a list of things that you want, your New Year's resolution, but to step into asking yourself, who am I? What is the identity that I get to have in order to truly live the life that I'm dreaming of? So, next level life means a next level identity. And what are the things that you're going to let go of? Are you letting go of the shame, this belief that there's something intrinsically wrong with you? Are you letting go of the blame, always focusing on other people or even yourself, looking backwards in judgment when things don't go as planned instead of looking for solutions? Are you letting go of the guilt where you're incapable of saying, okay, I did something that I'm not really proud of. It's not really what I really wanted to do. However, I've done it and I get to forgive myself so that I can move forwards. Because if you do not let go of guilt, then what will happen is that you're going to repel the good things and the goodness that comes into your life because you don't feel worthy or deserving. If you don't let go of blame, then you are going to basically get to a stage where you no longer trust yourself, especially if it's self-blame. And then you're going to lose your self-sovereignty. And then if you don't let go of shame, you're going to keep shrinking. You're going to feel that you're not basically safe, because if there's something wrong with you, then people are going to attack you. And if you keep shrinking and hiding behind perfectionism in order to feel better and more in control, then you are definitely going to repel wealth, health, and other things that are good in life. So my invitation is this. Every time you're about to say, these are my New Year's resolutions, and write down the list of things that you're going to be doing, the activity, shift it and say, in order to wear my size 12 jeans, I get to be what? So, for example, it could be I get to be disciplined. I get to love myself enough. I get to feel worthy of looking that good. I get to feel safe in my size 12 jeans, right? In order for me to have an amazing husband with whom I share deep spiritual practice, with whom I enjoy beautiful companionship. In order for that to happen, who do I get to be? I get to be a woman who loves herself enough, who is confident enough to open up with authenticity and vulnerability so I can enjoy that intimacy with another being. I get to be a woman who has standards, who does not settle for every and anything, but who really knows what she wants and chooses to wait because she knows it's already done. I get to be a woman who believes that my soulmate is there. I'm a believer. I walk in faith, as opposed to a person who's walking around in doubt and fear. Are you being faithful or are you being fearful? So resolutions, they're okay. However, you want to shift your identity. So, and your identity is like the rails upon which that which you want is going to come to you. So shift your identity so you can shift your destiny. And I would love to know, where in your life have you been wanting something for a long time and you would love to explore what kind of identity is required to achieve it? Click on the link, connect with me, and by all means, like this video, save this video, follow my channel, and share with a friend who you know would really, really benefit from a break when it comes to becoming who she truly is. Love and light.